Hi folks, this is Don Schaefer. Once again, I'm excited to be with you. We've been talking on a series called The Gifting, and talking about the fact that every one of us is gifted in different ways. And I know last week we talked a little bit about consistency and the fact that you have to be consistent in what you're doing. What happens a lot of times is, people, they're gifted in an area, but they're not skilled. And gifting alone is not going to get you there. You have to have the skills to use that gifting, and that takes time. That takes time of practicing, studying, and whatever it takes to really get yourself gifted in what you're doing. And I know a lot of times what happens with people is they try something, and they might be a little bit good at it, but they're not perfect at it, and they give up on it. And could well easily be an area in their life where they could be just something super. And that's where we encouraged you last week to take a look at the areas that you are good at and see what type of effort you're putting into it. Because it takes hours of effort sometimes and consistency in what you're doing to develop the skills necessary to be very gifted in areas of life. Well, this week I want to talk a little bit about getting knowledge. And it's kind of an interesting topic because of the fact that there's different kinds of knowledge. There's a general knowledge, and a lot of times people are very good at general knowledges. They know a little bit about everything. They're a lot of fun to be around because when you carry on a conversation, they can say something about everything. But then there's a very specific knowledge. And when it comes to your gifting and areas in life, you need to develop a specific knowledge in what you are doing. It's much like the example I like to use, hopping in a yacht, and going out into the ocean or whatever. You can have a general knowledge of a yacht, and you know that that's the sail and this is the steering wheel and maybe what a rudder is and different parts of the boat. But you really do need a specific knowledge to take that yacht out. You might even have a hard time even getting out of the harbor with this yacht if you didn't know exactly the specifics of it. And that's why I want to encourage you this week to take some time to look at what you're doing and see once if you can truly put a focus on an area in your life and try to gain some specific knowledge, whether it be reading about it, whether it be talking to people who are doing what you want to do or want to achieve in life, but trying to gain a real specific knowledge in the area that you're wanting to see in the future of your life. Because, I believe all of us are gifted in great ways, but we really have to have an understanding of how to develop that type of gifting. And specific knowledge is very, very necessary in this area. And a lot of times people just fill themselves up with general knowledge. They'll know what's on TV. They'll know all the actresses' names. They'll know every batting average for the baseball players. But what is this doing to help them achieve the areas in life that they really want? And that's where if you can develop a very specific knowledge in your area, it's going to be tremendous, and it's going to allow sometimes immediate changes to happen. And I want to encourage you with that this week. Stay with it, and I will see you again next week. Thank you.